base. That's it. That's it. So I said, all right. Now, I don't know who his connect is on the team. I got a bunch of connects on the team. But I said, yo, I'm going to get credentials and everything right. Because that's usually the big thing. You got to get credentials right. And I'm going to see you at the show. He's like, I'm going to go to the mall, blah, blah, blah. Now, when we're in the car, something reminds me, and my security says to me, are we sure that Charleston is on good terms with YB's team? I said, well, he said he is, and I remember seeing good things online. They said, hey, we're security, but we're your security. You know how them little niggas is getting at these shows. Let's just make sure. Now, I want to tell y'all, because I did bring Vlad to the show. Who else I brought? I brought a bunch of people to the show. I usually get a feeler out there. So I hit like YB's right hand. I'm like, yo, I want to bring so and so around like Vlad. I want him to get a good experience. You know, big outlet, You want to see the show, different perspective. You know, I told y'all, even Birdman said, yo, bring Bud in here. Bring him here. I talked to Joe. You know, the first thing Joe said, the amount of people that invited me, I think they trying to backdoor me. Which, anyway. And I'm like, Joe, no, Joe. I'm like, nah, like, they wouldn't tell me to bring you there to try to fuck you up. You know what I mean? So, I usually put out the feelers. Is this okay? So my security said, yeah, we should probably, because let's not walk this guy into somewhere where we know how it is and they rock with us, but we also don't want to be the people peeling off a bunch of YNs off of this nigga too. I said, yeah, you're right. And it's just, people could watch the show, but the access I have at that show, I'm backstage with everybody. I'm in catering with them. We all eating. We are doing everything in the back. There is no separation between anybody you see. At any moment, you're seeing Tim walk in. You're seeing all the guys you be seeing with him, Bobo, all those people. They're all in there, right? So I'm like, all right, if Charleston's going to be with me or expects to be with me, let me just let them know he's going to be walking around the area with me. Because he could probably watch the show in a suite, but nobody's going up to it. It's like me watching Kendrick's show at a suite. Like, unless you're Dave Free, like who's hunting down the suites. If you're backstage, you're not going to the suites, right? So I put in an inquiry. I said, yo, hey, I'm in town. They said, all right, we already got your pass. I said, well, Charleston's here. I think he gonna be rocking with me. We gonna be moving around. I said, is he good? And this is the thing. I told Charleston the same thing. Yeah, everything I'm telling y'all, I told him. I said, Charleston, they never told me you were not good, but it was always a pause. And then they did mention, they said, man, why be fuck with him, but Charleston be talking crazy. Yo, he just dropped a video. And I'm like, Shraggy? Now, ironically, Charleston White, Say Cheese TV. The day we're going to the show, Charleston White,
this shit is called
they've even changed the title. The Charleston White interview that made NBA Youngboy ban him from all concerts. So this is the thing, I guess, YB's team saw it. And now it puts in an interesting predicament. Because here's the thing. Every time, and I spoke to everybody who's anybody about it. YB likes Charleston. Right? However, you also got to realize, what are the optics going to be if Charleston White talked a bunch of shit on a video, comes to the show, chills backstage, and is up in there doing his normal Charleston White shit and goes home and talks more shit. It's going to look crazy, right? So I think that's what they were like, yo, if the nigga ain't made the video or if he wasn't talking as crazy, yeah, we want people, because genuinely they want people to see the show. They do want people to see the show. And they understand the more people's whose perspective. And by the way, I was trying to sell it to them that way too. I said, yo, Vlad didn't really know too much about Youngboy, and he had probably like a more minuscule or lesser perspective of him. When he came to see the show, it opened his eyes. Pause. This could be that for Charleston, but I think it was because I guess Charleston was talking crazy in this. I'll play a little bit of it.
Metropolitan cities and
here we go.
They're doing Diddy the same way.
Here we go.
you get there, they marinate you with that. They spend an hour, nigga. Yeah, nigga. So somebody called me, and told me, that nigga over there kicking in our ass, knocked a patch of hair out of her head. So yeah, yeah, I secretly called, got his ass in jail.
All right,
Preacher. No motherfucking ass where they send Kentrail ass, nigga. She got mile heels, don't you? Nigga, listen, we done watched him go from what, 15 years old around 8th grade, from juvenile, county jail, federal custody, we done watched him elevate and graduate in the crash out world. You young ain't got a Birdman behind you. You ain't got a record label behind you. You ain't got 14 kids and 7 holes you sticking your dick in like him. You is barely getting pussy. You going to jail as virgins at 14 and 15 years old. Boy, don't you know I sent one of you young niggas ass down there where your daddy went and you won't ever get to see a Youngboy concert? That's what I tell all them young niggas that try to scare me by Youngboy. You ain't badder than the police, nigga. And he ain't either. He ain't either. Because when they get you, mama say every knee go bow. Man, they put that on their medication. But they broke him on house arrest. They took him and gave him to himself. His kids, his woman, his fame, his money, but you can't go nowhere, nigga. And we finna re-transform your whole mind. I wouldn't be surprised if this was Birdman playing.
Okay, you guys can watch this interview. It's a Charleston Say Cheese special. It always goes crazy. I will say this. So this interview, and I guess some of his recent comments, because there's another thing where Charleston White says, he says NBA Youngboy fans are retarded. Look.
Charleston White snaps on YB fans after seeing his show packed out with YNs.
This is the kids that's struggling to read on their grade level, Sean. These are 7th and 8th graders that read on the 3rd grade level. So all of them come. These are all the kids that was in special ed classes. They wasn't in class with me and you. And they was in there listening to him rap and they understand it. Me and you got to listen to it a couple times. Say, what he say? They know exactly what he's saying. NBA Youngboy make dumb, stupid people music. Nobody with intelligence can bump their head to an NBA Youngboy song. You got to be dumb, you got to be stupid, and you got to be struggling with reading, having learning disabilities.
Did you see the guy that hit his knees at the show?
Man, that's one of them boys been fucked by a big cousin, that's all. Man, what man dropping to his knees for another? Man, that one been molested. A lot of boys that been molested, acting like they ain't in the name of playing bang, bang, bang.
Okay, so anyway, now I don't know if Charleston was maniacally saying, he said this to me that he was, but I don't know if this was really his plan. Yo, I talk shit, but I'm still gonna go. I don't know, right? Now, here's the thing, and I've seen some people try to compare this to me with Kendrick's show. I went to Kendrick's show not to be around Kendrick and the Bloods and the Crips in the backstage who are practicing their gangbanging and throwing up signs. I ain't want to do that. I didn't want to be backstage with Kendrick and the gangbangers. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to watch the show at a safe distance in a nice, huge skybox that was paid for. 30 bands for it. I just want to watch the show just to see how the music hits with the audience he brings out. Okay? Now, when YB's team tell me that, yo, he's been talking shit, but it said, let me ask this person. And then I knew it was kind of a no, because I'm talking to both people, and the both of them are saying, let me ask the other nigga. But I ain't tripping, and YB fuck with him. Okay. So I could tell I can't get a clean yes. Charleston's outside just waiting by the thing. He waiting by the entrance where it's whatever. Now, this is another thing too. I get the wristbands. So I get he was with two dudes. I think one films from or whatever. So I get the 3 wristbands. Shouts to D-Baby's people. I get 3 wristbands. I said, bet, let's go get Charleston in. And I'm telling my security, I said, if he comes in here, they haven't confirmed what the temperament is with Charleston. So I don't want him walking around in this backstage where we're at, because he's gonna see, or these young YN niggas that's with YB, they're gonna see him. So let's bring him down here, but we're gonna bring him over to where the suites are, that he could watch the show, but he's not interacting with the team until the team is like, oh, Charleston, he cool. We don't give a fuck what he says. But until I get that, I'm trying to make sure I'm not walking a man into a situation where he gets hopped. Okay? Okay. My security, he's not liking the plan already, because all they're kind of looking at me like, nigga, you know we're contracted to work for you. If he's getting his ass whipped, you know you gonna look crazy because you are bringing him in to get his ass whipped. And apparently, like, I guess whoever Charleston's contact was with YB's team, I think they didn't give him no credentials. So I don't know, whatever. Anyway, so I said to my security, Charleston's has been out there for a while. I'm like, all right, we're gonna just get them and walk them to where the suites are. Do not bring them back here backstage. Right when my security's going up to get them, I don't want to dock certain things with the tour, but they go on lockdown. What lockdown means, and you heard in the Aiden video, anytime NBA Youngboys about to move, nobody could walk in the venue, and all hallways got to be clear. Okay? My security basically hits me back and says, yo, YB still on, like, right there by the bus. If we bring Charleston down, he's with his 20 homies. And these are not all the homies. He's with the 20 niggas right there. They're definitely going to see Charleston. So if he's not cool with them, Charleston got to walk past YB, because YB ain't coming to venue it. He's just he's in the little, it's an underground parking thing where all the buses load in. He's still by the bus. So at that point, I said, let's not chance it. And also, Charleston was a little bit impatient too. We just killed it. We killed it. And I think it's for good reason. I didn't know it was this much. Because you know what would have happened? Charleston would have walked down there. And I ain't going to lie to you, man. I know it's Uncle Charlie. I know he got one eye. He's a little bit older. But I don't think them YNs look like they give passes out. I think they would have tried to beat the brakes off of him. And I'm glad that, and I want to make it clear, nobody on YB's team ever told me that nothing was going to happen. They never said that they don't fuck with him, but it was really hesitant on giving the green light to bring him there, which I just know the temperament of them young niggas around him. If the main niggas don't like you, it's just like the biggest green light for them. So if we can't get a yes on come in, let's chill out. So that happened. I linked up with him after the show. We did some, just some talking and some podcasting, I guess. But I'm going to be honest with you. I think this made it worse. That
motherfucker good. I think I'm going to catch the one in Dallas, nigga. Shit. That's what I'm going to say. And then I will come back and say, yeah, y'all, it was right. But I can barely understand what that nigga saying. He hollering, smoking that goddamn Newport. He ain't working out. He ain't got. So, yeah, nigga, I was coming to critique. And I was going to be an honest critique.
This nigga say he was going to come in there and say free Dirk. I'm like, nah, nigga, that is not a good idea. So, again, I think it turned out for the better. And also, on my perspective, I don't want to bring nothing that could be, ever since all these shows I've been to has been super peaceful. I don't want to put nobody, interest in positions. And, I think it worked out okay. Charleston, obviously, he's a critic. So he's still going to go off on Youngboy. But at least I ain't walk him into an ass whooping, bro. Because here's the thing. Charleston's like, I love Lil Tim. No, Lil Tim love Youngboy. So, like, Lil Tim, since Quando has gotten out of, he's got locked up, Lil Tim is a nigga who I see around Youngboy damn near some of the most. Like, from all the niggas. Like, Youngboy keep Lil Tim right here. So, I know he say he like Lil Tim because I guess he calls him the Demon Slayer because he killed Von. But Lil Tim is loyal to Youngboy. So, I don't think he's going to be like, oh, shit, you love me. Nah, Youngboy. Nah. So, it worked out. Okay. Enough story time, man. Enough story time. Let's move past this. Yeah, you're right. Okay, NLE Choppa. Where did NLE Choppa diss him at? We'll react. It's a song. Youngboy is so hot right now. If you're gonna spend time dissing him, it better be in a song and it better be a hit. Because here's the thing. All eyes are on Youngboy and all eyes will be on you, but only the first time you diss him. So let's go see. NLE Tupac? Damn. I gotta watch the whole thing. NLE Choppa is like in a different era right now. He's always kind of been in this pocket of. There's many different ways how you could explain it. Some people would call it you have your third eye open. Some people would call it, yo, a dumb nigga trying to act smart. Some people would call it fake woke. Some people would call it someone trying to seem deeper than most. Pause. But you know, we've seen some flares of that when he was on Kirk Franklin's shows recently, and you know, I think some people was impressed, but some people also felt like, you know, maybe he's out of his league. But some people felt like he had a lot of knowledge for his age and for where he's at, and some people always felt like he was vibrating at a different level. And calm down with this association I'm gonna make. And you know, I think this guy's the GOAT, so I'm not saying he's that because he could never be, but it's kind of like how people, it evokes some of the similar thoughts like how we had about XXXTentacion, where people felt like, you know, he understood life a little bit on a different level. And I think that's what NLE Choppa is aiming for. I'm wondering where the Pac thing comes in, though. Yo, I remember my nigga NLE Choppa had a BBL pill. That shit was ill. The BBL pill was crazy. Like, yo, imagine you on NLE Choppa's website ordering the BBL pill. I was trying to get him to give me the Ozempic pill. Yeah, I wanted the Ozempic pill. I'm sorry. I wanted it. Yeah, I wanted that shit. Give me the Ozempic pill. I want the Ozempic pill. You feel what I'm saying? Remember when, yo, does he send out that shit again? NLE Choppa BBL pill. Oh, he's going by NLE the Great now? Oh, here we go. The BBL concoction.
Yo, what's up? It's NLE Choppa, and I'm super amped, and I'm super proud to announce that I'm dropping my BBL concoction. My herbal concoction consists of ocpi powder, fenugreek, basil, and other sacred ingredients that I cannot get all into for the...
Yo, take this shit, but I cannot tell you the ingredients. Put these chemicals in your body. What is it? Nigga, does Colonel Sanders tell you all the secret sauce for KFC? I can't tell you what you put in your body to get the BBL. What the hell?
People that be stealing. Other sacred ingredients that I cannot get all into for the people that be stealing.
What?
But all ingredients are natural and herbal, and all of these ingredients have been sent here.
Man, fuck Dr. Sebi. He's a Dr. Sebi of our time, man. Pants sagging to his knees, always see his drawers, and he got hieroglyphic tattoos on, man.
From the man above. The main ingredient in this concoction is ocpi powder, AKPI. You can look it up on Google, YouTube, wherever. It's been known to be a butt enlargement supplement.
Gotta look it up on WebMD? Let's look it up on Google. Imagine this being a commercial. Yeah, take this tablet. Is it good? Nigga, look it up on Google. Fuck.
PI. You can look it up on Google, YouTube, wherever. It's been known to be a butt enlargement supplement. It helps with the glutes, the buttocks to grow. This is very, very good if you have a workout diet for all the women that like to work on their lower body. But even if you don't have a lower body or a workout schedule, you can still use it and it'll still grow the butt. I recommend taking 2 tablespoons in the morning. If you want to, you can take 2 tablespoons at night, but I just recommend 2 tablespoons in the morning. Put it in your water or your tea that you make, and yeah, you would be good. It's finna be summertime, and it's time to get summertime fine, man. Sundress season, bikini season, whatever. You need to come get your BBL herbs, your BBL concoction.
Yo, you gotta feel like an idiot adding BBL herb concoction to your cart. Like, yo, come on, bro. Come on.
Let's get it, Dr. Mike.
NLEhealthandwellness.com. Let's go on that site. NLEhealthandwellness.com. This shit probably got it. Oh, hell nah. He ain't paid a Shopify bill. Fuck. Just gonna re-up. I was gonna re-up on the BBL concoction like it was a honey pack, nigga. Holy. This shit is what? Yo, NLE. Come on, man. You gotta re-up on your Squarespace subscription, man. We need you to re-up on the Squarespace subscription. We need the BBL concoction. Pause. BBL and concoct. BBL concoction. Bumbleclot. Oh, man. Somebody said this shit look like sand in a jar, man. Y'all better stop playing with NLE Choppa, man. Y'all better stop fucking playing with NLE Choppa, bro. Damn. Oh, shit. He tagged him, too. He tagged him. Oh, so this is definitely meant to be a diss.
Never fit to shoot. Just a nigga with emotion, a red fair bitch.
So, NBA Youngboy has 12 kids and he has 2 more on the way. I ain't gonna lie, gang. YB, he's making his own team. You feel me? 12 kids, probably like 10 BMs, 11 BMs. Like, that's what he's supposed to do. Like, Malu Trevejo said that she was pregnant at one point. Another girl said that she was pregnant. Like, YB is just putting a baby in all these women, bro. And I will never forget the interview. He said that he doesn't really care about being a father. He just likes to, you feel me? Yeah. But let me know how you guys feel about all of this. Do you think NBA Youngboy will pass 20 kids by the end of 2025? Or will he do it in 2026? Because we know he's about to have like 4 or 5 kids a year minimum. So we will see.